What's going on, YouTube? Back with another video. While I'm sitting here waiting to get loaded, I was just like reflecting on my, I guess, last 10 years, not just in trucking, but, you know what I'm saying, my last 10 years of life, and got me thinking about my next 10 years. What's my plans? I like to have milestones and goals. You know what I'm saying? I know some people say you shouldn't think too far ahead, you should focus on today and all that, but I like to have me some steps, you know what I'm saying? Because if not, you just reaching in the dark, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just sitting here thinking about my next 10 years, my goals, my milestones, and I'm basically making this video for myself and, like I said, for my kids. I've said that in previous videos. You know what I'm saying? They can go back and look at videos and, I guess, see my perspective and, I guess, see my growth or whatever. But I guess in the next 10 years, I definitely want, you know what I'm saying, as I said before, to get out of trucking or push trucking to like a side hustle, you know. I don't want to get stuck in this, you know what I'm saying, another 10 years, especially being over the road. The last couple of days since I've been up here, I've been looking for a local job. Probably like Friday, I talked to a guy from Transwood. He was saying, you know, he's local and he makes X amount of dollars. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I just been mostly looking, seeing what I see on Indeed and whatever pops up on Google. I've seen some fuel hauling positions. I've seen some air gas positions, but, you know, in my last 10 years, I see what I'm willing to deal with and what I'm not willing to deal with, but that's neither here nor there. But I want to pay like I want to pay my house off in the next 10 years, or at least half of it off. You know what I'm saying? I know I can do that because, like I said, I have a relatively cheap house. My wife has a CDL, and, you know, we updated her resume, so fingers crossed she'll be working, you know what I'm saying, working next year. And, you know what I'm saying, we got the same goals and trying to grow and trying to make different sources of income besides just working. Try to get control of our time and control of our freedom, you know, to do more things, you know what I'm saying, enjoy life more, you know what I'm saying, because every day we're getting older, not younger. So also, like I said, I'm leaning more towards becoming a plumber, you know what I'm saying, learning that skill. I've been doing my continual education for my insurance adjuster license. You know, I think I got like, you know, you got to do 24 hours. I finished ethics, I think auto. I got to do homeowners and four walls something. So I probably got like maybe I got like 8 more credit hours to do before I have able to renew my adjuster license. I plan on, I guess, keeping that license in maybe another 4 years. If I don't use it, I'll let it go. But I still want to have something in my back pocket because you never know. You know what I'm saying? I learned this early in my career as a truck driver that every day you're driving a truck is a dice roll, you know? No matter how much experience you got, something always can happen, you know? So yeah. That's one of my milestone is, like I said, milestone is to pay half my house off, or pay my house off completely, you know what I'm saying, and get another one and rinse and repeat until I get like 3 or 4 houses, you know. I was thinking about doing the Section 8 thing, but I'll see maybe in January how it's gonna go with if the government gonna shut down again. A lot of people was like, I've been seeing like a lot of mixed, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people believing that the government is gonna shut down and it's gonna be a lot longer. The only reason they opened it back up was because of the holidays, to get everybody spending money and then put everybody in a bind, you know what I'm saying, when the government shuts back down. And over the weekend, I seen that a lot of people was standing in line for some shoes, you know what I'm saying. I don't know whether it be for their kids or just, you know what I'm saying, working all year and they just needed something to make it all worth it. I don't know what the complete feelings is, you know, because, you know, at one point in time I was one of those people, you know, wanted to get the shoes and stood in line. Then I learned that make more money, you could just buy the shoes online, not risk getting into a fight or getting robbed or XYZ, you know. I've seen videos of that. People almost get in a fight over shoes, you know. But yeah, that's one of my milestones. The next 10 years, let me see. I want to have over 70,000 in my Roth IRA account. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, the limit is 7,000 a year, just in mine personally. You know, my wife also, she invests into her Roth IRA. So just me personally, I want to have over 70,000 in retirement. You know, and you know, with compounding interest and interest rates and all that, it should be way more than that. But that's the minimum. My minimum goal is 70,000 in retirement. You know what I'm saying? That's not just for me, that's also for my kids, you know. Whenever I retire and, you know what I'm saying, XYZ, that money get passed down to them. You know what I'm saying? I already have it set up. My kids as my beneficiaries and all that. So I'm gonna do that in the next 10 years, I guess. Learn my plumbing skill. Either I do become an apprentice for somebody or I'll go to a trade school. I don't know which route I want to go down. You know what I'm saying? But these are just things that this is what I'm just thinking about. You know what I'm saying? Plans will change accordingly in the next 10 years. You know what I'm saying? But 5 to 10 years, but you know, I just want to lay out like a baseline, you know. Next year, like I said, I definitely plan on either going local or getting my own truck. I'm leaning more toward getting my own truck because it seems like these local jobs are not really paying enough, in my opinion, you know. And if they is paying good money, you gotta do so many hours that, you know what I'm saying, that it's not worth it, in my opinion, to be home every day, just to go home and sleep. You know what I'm saying? Are you really still able to see your kids grow and all that by just only coming home, being tired, and, you know what I'm saying, rinsing and repeating? You know what I'm saying? Maybe having the weekends off. I don't know. But yeah, just making a little BS video, you know what I'm saying? What I want to do in the next 10 years. Like I said, it's all over the place. It ain't no definite plan, but, you know what I'm saying, I definitely want to push trucking to the side. I definitely want to learn a new skill. I definitely want to have money stacked away in retirement. I definitely want to pay my house off. Those are definite things that I will do. And that was the responsible thing. So I guess I'm gonna throw an irresponsible thing in there. I either want to get a Corvette or a Cadillac Escalade in the next 10 years, you know. Don't really matter what year, as long as it's something decent. So I just throw something irresponsible up in there, just cause. So yeah. If you made it this far in this video, which I doubt you have, please consider like, comment, subscribing. And what's your plans for the next 10 years? Or are you just living day for day? You know what I'm saying? Do you have kids or you don't have kids? You know what I'm saying? And they'll give me a perspective on if you're just living day for day because you have no responsibilities, or you do have responsibility and you still just taking it day for day, you know. I just want to know. So peace, thanks for watching.